Collector Craft already has a great N64 and Super TinyTendo case back at it with a TinyTendo case for the Pi Zero. So most of their cases in the past have been for the Pi 3, and here we have the NES case for the Pi Zero. It's really nice. Let's have a look. This thing's selling out really quickly, so let's see what all the fuss is about. Today's chopping block, we got the TinyTendo Pocket Console. So what this is this is a Raspberry Pi Zero case. You got a spot for your micro SD. You have a front port for your gaming needs. You do get nice rubber pieces and ventilation on the bottom. 2 screws hold this thing together. It is a 2-piece construction, and you do have a little slot for your camera port as well. So this is the Tiny NES case. A good addition to, they have the Super TinyTendo case right here. This is all from Collector's Craft, and they also have the Mini N64 case, which I really love, and I put a little custom LED light on mine. A lot of ventilation, really pretty stuff for the Pi 3, as well as the TinyTendo cases for the Pi 3 as well. Now, competing with the NES Pi case, though, a lot of people like the Classic NES case. A lot of people like the Classic NES. You know, here's one. This isn't Collector's Craft, but here's one of the knockoffs for a Raspberry Pi 3. And this one has a little spot there for your ports. You have other things like the NES Pi and things like that. To give you a little size comparison, though, I don't have a NES Pi case on me right now, but this is about the size of a NES Pi case for a Pi 3, and this is the new case from Collector's Craft. So, as you can see, it's much smaller, but it's only for the Pi Zero, not the Pi 3, so of course it's going to be smaller. Really nice compact design. Now let's go ahead and open this up. As I mentioned, just 2 screws. And, oh, there's 4 screws inside. There's 4 screws inside for the Pi Zero itself. Alright, we now have it screwed in. I just screwed in 2 for now. You could screw in all 4, but that's plenty good to get that all secure. And here you can see the design with the USB. You can also, I have a white one as well. These are fairly easy to get, these little adapters. I have a white one as well. This does not come with a white one, but you can switch this out as well to a white one if you wanted to. See what it would look like white. So that's what it would look like, white, with a white cable in the background, like that, something like that. So the front still looks the same. We got it screwed back together. As you can see now in the back, we now have all our ports there. You might have a micro SD or micro HDMI cable, or you can go with an adapter here. So now I have HDMI. This is going micro to HDMI for most displays, and then you have your USB, which is going to go right there, so that'll line up just like that. And then lastly, you're going to have a power cord of some sort. I actually have one right here. They're usually black. And then also you're going to need a micro SD card. So let's just throw in this 32 gigabyte. So you can still access the micro SD card there. If you have my little tape upgrade, makes it for even easier access. Okay. Alright, that's now in there. And last but not least, would just be throwing some power on it. So let's throw some power. There you go, you can kind of see the green light glowing inside there. So it's powered on right now. You're not going to see any LEDs on the front here, but you get the USB, so I can now throw a USB controller on there. If you want to play 2-player, you can buy a hub, or you could just go Bluetooth if you have the new Raspberry Pi W0, and then you can have wirelessly connected. These buttons are not functional, but the 3D printing's nice, a lot of detail, good ventilation up at the top, and then a lot more on the bottom here. And this is just me labeling my micro SD card, so this tape would not be here normally. But there you have it, the TinyTendo. Looking really nice, camera port there. This is what it's gonna look like. There it is on the back side. And then it's gonna look really great wherever you decide to put it. But really nice, compact. If you're interested in this, I'll put some links in the descriptions. Thank you for TinyTendo for giving me this case, letting me review it. Really cool. A lot of people love the NES Pi case. The NES is a coveted system, and a lot of people in the retro gaming, retro Pi community love it. So this is a great addition to anyone's build, anyone looking to get a nice little case, especially for the Raspberry Pi Zero, where you can get the board for only $5. If you shop around properly, but more likely $10. A nice little single player setup where you can play Contra, Super Mario, and all your favorite classics. Pretty good stuff. Please let me know if you guys got any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.